pesque piscini. Gimme pesque piscini. Gimme pesque piscini. Gimme pesque piscini. I'm standing from Goma. I don't find a shisa in the streets of Kuzuba. Thinking more the sexy, look for wheel and Surupa. No consideration, can't pull up my fitly side. What's the goal? What's the cry? Yeah. As I mess all this business, backside. I be icy in this house inside the car.
Yo, off the car. Yeah, no. We're not skaters like that today. Not today. I just can't
Easy. Kenzeka ubucobo sikufake kwikhoda uhlangane nedlozi I don't play with you. Shaya kakhulu siyawina lenhle musa imali rap ezabukela kimi. Kulo ngaqala ngisemncane opho esaphila sengiphilela la kimi. 2019 ngashisa ilokishi la ngifila uthona ukhuphuka kanzima. Ngenza amasimo wano watshela ukuthi soze ngawini. Crazy about me lapha never seen nerve. Thina singamitha ngiyakutshela ngamitha ama kwintombi yakho ngikushaya ngestil. More than the Vinci I'm painting the picture poetry nigga. Mina uShakespeare. Blazithi uLegos lo mfana uyanyisa Soka bami intwana ngundaba ezitha ngindaba ezitha baphida kanti intombi yakhe iyangifeel Phuma elokishini ke ngiyaphakamisa umculo emazweni yangisoze ngakill soze ngashima kangisona kislima ngizila ukuzodlala kancane my sister zothatha wonke amasama kuyesa
We out here at Taxi Rank. We're having a little skate jam session. We've got a couple of skaters out here just trying to disrupt, make some noise, do some tricks for us. We got Monster out here supplying with the free energy drinks, some stickers, some merch. We got the whole shandies. If you're not here, you're missing out. So yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so basically they came up to us. It was like a whole, we want Monster out here. We know Monster always does these type of crazy things, this type of disruptions and things like that. I think it's really cool that the kids all came out today showing us their support, their love for skating. And yeah, you know, Monster's always been a bigger part of skating, so yeah, it's been cool, my man. 100%, you know, we always try to get on to where the skate culture is at. You know, Monster's always trying to jump on to the next big thing. Monster is the next big thing. So yeah, you know, I don't want to shout out to no hate to any other energy drink fans out there. But yeah, if you're not drinking Monster, what are you doing with your life? So basically, we are here to provide energy to the young ones out today. You know, we are all about that disruptive day-to-day. How can we make the norm seem unnorm, if I can put it that way? It's really cool. Monster's trying to be part of that whole vibe of how we can make the next culture big. You know, skating is not that big in South Africa, but watch out, Monster's gonna make it bigger than you've ever known.
We want to be in and out here. We want to make this quick, yeah? So we must skate fast, land these tricks, get your prizes, then we buy, then we go, yeah? Yeah! Shout out. The way it's going to work, you must pop on and then pop off. So you start from there. Start from the road. Start from the road when you go home. Before we start, guys, before we start, if you're not here to do master, sit down, okay? Are you ready? Okay, gents, best trick is this whole thing. Give each other space. Give each other space. Yo, guys, space here.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, yeah. yeah, yeah, huh. Yeah, 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 huh. Yeah, huh. Yeah, huh. Yeah, huh. Yeah, huh. Yeah, nigga, what's happening? 7 letter out the alphabet, real G, nigga, no wagon. All facts, no capping, yeah. Run it up, check the tally, yeah. Run it up, check the standard, yeah. I'ma slide on the D, yeah. I'ma dive in the, yeah. I'ma dive in the T, H-O-T, like it's a thought. I'm in a pot, P-O-T. I'm tryna do it on camera, baby, what's happening, yeah. P-O-V, I be so hot if you ask, you niggas can't handle. Oh, that's on me, that's on me, that's on me, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
LBGs, guys. So let's do the same thing, man. We're all skating together. We're all skating together. We're gonna go with the monster trucks. We're gonna go. I don't know which route is best. You guys will just go. Because LBG's next, guys.
Audio Mark, please turn it up.
At nasty CSA, follow or go missing.
For sure, yeah, for sure, for certain, for certain, yeah, for certain. I do what I do, I make it look cool. I'm a fan of me too. I make it look easy. I got a family I'm feeding. I got a family I'm feeding. What is your reason for breathing? What is your reason for breathing? Is you just sitting and eating? What you gonna leave when you leaving? How many missions completed? She want me bad, she fiending.
What's up, guys? My name is Kamu, and I'm here with
Granddaddy Flo.
Today we just celebrating skateboarding day with the homies.
Yeah, we out here trying to rap in Jozi, trying to show how the culture's like.
Yeah, everybody's just like throwing tricks. The ladies are here. It's a cool day. We're just out here for some vibes. Yeah.
Showing some diversity, everyone is included, kids are out here, so Jozi's not that bad, guys. Come out. With me, I started skateboarding because of friends. I was trying to be cool. I won't even cap. I was trying to be cool, and I thought skateboarding was an easy place to like start. And I made a lot of friends through skating, and it felt like it was a good vibe everywhere. Like you get to skate, get to a place where there's skaters, and everything is a vibe. Y'all are friends, not like that, but y'all are like a vibe, yeah.
Well, me, I don't know. When I was like 7 years old, Dad just randomly like bought me a board, and I was like, oh shit, let me like just try this. And since then I kept like skating, watching all the Americans like throw tricks down, and I was like, you know what, I am super stoked on like learning all this trick. Then I started learning them, and then somehow it like helped with my mental health and everything, just to like cope with everything, getting to know new people, getting to try tricks and everything, just like helps you cope in life. So yeah, that's what like made me motivate me to actually like go hard on skateboarding and continue skateboarding. I'm gonna be honest. In SA, specifically here in Soweto, skateboarding like it wasn't getting like too much attention, until we started getting people who are good at skateboarding, and we started getting filmers, and then people were out there throwing like tricks on the internet, and then we started getting recognition. They started building us parks, but it was like after some time though, So growing up as a skater in Soweto, like it was really hard because we didn't have like a lot of skate parks to like practice on, And then now that we're getting recognition, it's kind of a bit of a slow process because not all brands and everyone is like paying attention. But one of those like out there like Vans and all those, I won't mention a lot, but they know themselves. Yeah, they're giving attention to like all the young skaters and the skaters who've been there on the scene. So I would say it was kind of like a hard process as a young person to like grow up and adjust to skateboarding because there wasn't like a lot of places to like adjust to get yourself better at skateboarding. Yeah.
I think it's getting easier to get like into skating, especially in the hood in Soweto. I think the kids there are really pushing hard. Shout outs to the coaches as well, putting them on because they give them like free product as well, and they sponsor like the events and like sponsor their transportation to get around to the competition. So I think shout outs to that, and I think it's still in the early stages. So I just think we just need to give it time and also adjust to like everything, the whole culture. Also think that like we can as like the way I see it, we need to like push for like our community to have like professionals as well. I get sick of seeing like all the overseas guys always in these big competitions. I want to see like one of these young kids actually like rapping in like your USA's, your China's, your Tokyo's in the Olympics. Yeah, so I'd really love to see that. But like I said, early stages, and it's good to see the progress. You can find me on IG. That's where I'm most posted. Granddaddy Flow. But you can also find me on YouTube. I recently did a video part. Super stoked on that. I worked hard. So if y'all have the time, just watch it. 5 minutes on YouTube as well as Granddaddy Flow. But IG, Granddaddy Flow.
Oh yeah, I'm a bit down on that internet thing. I don't really like post much of skateboarding because nowadays I just like post for myself, you know. And if it's not on Instagram, just like on story. But you can find me on IG, Blame Kamu. Yeah, that's it. Shout out to Archetype, you know, for spending a day with us and getting some tricks on the cameras. Hopefully you guys are seeing some sick ass tricks there and would like to like start skateboarding. So if you're inspired by these people here, you should also come through. Shout out to Archetype. Yeah,
Shout outs. I love the way that they are trying to show out the culture and show the world what we do in SA and in Johannesburg, you know. Thank you guys. Shout out to you guys.
Respected the space. We didn't get kicked out. That was amazing. Thank you guys again for pulling up. Shout out to FC Market and all the sponsors. Thank you to you guys and Jozi Skateboarding. Hell yeah. So now, we're closing it off, yeah? And we're going to do this. Each boys and girls are going to have 2 sections. The first ones is going to be for the first ones we're going to have on these stairs over here. So the first people that are going to go is the ladies. Yay. Ladies, for the first round, you're going to be skating down these first 2 stairs. Best trick down these first 2 stairs. Yes. You know, just for the same way we've been doing it, down these first 2 stairs. And then we're going to have the big ender. Last one for the headphones. For the gents. What did you hear? Okay. Gents, would you rather skate this thing or down this side? That side. Let's get. For the first one, gents. For the first time, gents, we're going to be skating this section as well. For the ender, for the big headphones, we're going to download this big one over here. This side. You want this side or this side? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, for the ender, we're doing it on this side then. Guys. So, sharp. I bet much. So, ladies are gonna go first. So we need to clear the 2 bottom stairs, nah? Clear the 2 bottom stairs so the ladies can skate. Let's get it going. Let's get this up and wrap it up. Let's go!
Skate first. My name is Pumzile, aka Madasan. I'm a skater, a poet, and stylist.
I'm Didi. I'm a businesswoman and I'm a skater. I'm everything, yeah.
I'm Kiamu. You can call me Kin. I'm a photographer, filmmaker, skater, and I landed my trick today. I was olling off a ledge, and yeah, I got that. I just say also, I feel like women are underrepresented in the skate culture, which is kind of not fair because, I mean, why do you think I can't do something a man can do, you know? So yeah, I think breaking off that stigma would be really nice so that we feel less conscious of the fact that we're skating and just be in it. So yeah.
And also, I feel like skateboarding as well, like, I lend a real diversity. Like, through our skateboarding, like, I feel like most of the time women are just accommodated instead of like the space just feeling actually like diverse. Yeah.
First time I picked up a skateboard was like, I think 3 years ago. And wait, okay, my friend was skating, so I was like, that's cool. Then I also started skating.
Yeah, I saw my best friend, skate, and like, yeah. I knew I wanted to do that.
We all just like
And it was-
skateboarding brought us together. And
Yeah, and like, you know what's crazy? Like, starting to skate at this age, like, you know the fear of falling down. Like, you understand a lot about like taking care, like taking precaution. So when you are actually like doing your skateboarding, like, it feels like you're turning yourself in the jet, but like the art that's gonna come out of that. And like, yeah, shout out to all the women skaters out there.
Shout out.
On this side. This side. This side. I'm gonna ask one more time. This side or this side? This side. This side. Which side? This side.
To mesh up is a drum. Hey, Tama Preno to me cost to 25K. Now made out what I want to
Yeah. I'm tired of niggas who talk on the phone about Bennett, they're solid. I won't tell a soul. I got gloss on the phone, one no timile phone. No terror 7 away to stove. Came from the bottom with all of my bros. You stuck in the middle cause nobody chose. We more like Sicilians, repeal like a coat. Can't go to war with me playing with your nose. Slime, lil' brother cold, frostbite. Nigerian mafia mob ties. Loro go text, then ngolo go mais. I go 20 stress, so drop the size. I'm by myself.
Where there's 5K on the line, 5,000 rand. So after this session, after we've had our fun, we're gonna go skate straight down this road. It's straight down this road, nah? Okay. We have four winners, dog. 4 winners. Number 4 for the back 180. Where's Johnny? Johnny! Number 3, Ali Youth back 180. First Noel, all the way from Mozambique. Let's go, Noel! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Second, I don't know if you understand how crazy this trick is. On this spot, nose bump back 180. Now! Let's go! Now! Where see her? Yeah! Switch heel! Nah, homies! Away!
My name is Kyle Kaswa. I'm a skateboarder of the city of Johannesburg, and we are in the city skateboarding. Today is International Go Skateboarding Day, meaning that across the planet, everybody's pretty much doing what we're doing to some capacity and some degree. This is the Joburg edition and Joburg rendition of this whole event. Watch out. Sorry. Ha ha. This is International Go Skateboarding Day. This is the Joburg edition of the event. This is an F-City Market event. These dudes took on the initiative to host something for the skaters of the city. Really, it's just about what the name implies in itself, Go Skateboarding. So, there's been a whole lineup of things that have been professionally curated, but ultimately, at the end of the day, the thing that matters the most is that you go out there, grab your skateboard, and you enjoy skateboarding with your friends. This is, as far as I know, with the people that organize it, the first one that they've done. But there's been Go Skateboarding events across the entire, across all the years of the city. It's been happening for many years that we do something on this specific day. The reason why it's on the 21st of June is because it's the solstice. So in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the longest day of the year. For us, it's the longest night. I know when I was younger, a lot of my friends used to do Go Skateboarding nights where they would go skateboarding throughout the entire night. But obviously, skateboarding demographic is quite young. So having it during the day in the spaces where it's most accessible is really just about bringing the skateboarding community together and like, yeah, getting everyone to understand that we are actually a community and we all love this thing the same. And like, you know, when you love skateboarding and you like fall in love with it, that passion is something you really can't even explain, and it takes over your life. And having stuff like this is kind of just like consolidating our love and our passion together and making it something even stronger and more positive and more better for ourselves and everybody else around us and everybody that comes after us. So skateboarding in South Africa has been around for a while. In terms of like in contrast with the African continent as a whole, we've had skateboarding somewhat arguably probably the longest out of everyone. Obviously our history has also affected the demographic of who the skateboarders have been. So right now, in this current day and age, there's more black skateboarders than there has ever been in the history of South African skateboarding. When I was a kid growing up, there was not this many kids that looked like me that were doing this thing, you know? So we've had it for a while, and it's evolved and it's gone through phases and stages and stuff. There was an era when there was a lot more money, a lot more sponsors, a lot more people that were pumping stuff into it. So if you were involved in the industry, you were living pretty good. There was a lot going on. There was all these big things happening. There was all these companies throwing money into it. And around the 2010s, it kind of died out. I think it was a global thing. It just kind of like fizzled out a little bit, you know? And then as a result, the scene died. You know, there was no longer skate shops where you could get equipment. There was no longer skate parks where you could go practice and do your thing. All of them kind of shut down because the model of South African skateboarding was based a lot off of commerce and, you know, just like money, you know? So everything was private. You had to pay. Skateboarding was an expensive sport. So when it wasn't making money, all these things shut down, and thus the scene as a whole kind of like fizzled down for a while. Up until about lockdown. I think lockdown was crazy because I guess a lot of people had a lot of time. They didn't know what to do with it. You know, we had that like hour or two to go outside and exercise, and like a lot of people picked up skateboarding in that time. And that kind of created this resurgence that we're seeing right now. You'd be surprised, a lot of these kids out here have only been skating for like 5 years or so, you know? And they're a lot younger, even older dudes as well, but like, you know, it's a younger demographic, it's a blacker demographic. And like, it's cool to see the evolution and the growth in that regard. As a result of it kind of like resurging, there's been somewhat of a disconnect from the old scene and the old era to the new ones. So I think with a lot of the younger dudes, they are kind of picking it up from scratch, you know, and figuring it out on their own and figuring out what this skateboarding thing is and how they fit into it and what it is and how it all works. But there's a few older dudes that have been around that, you know, try to like be somewhat of a positive influence. I know that's what I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can. You know, I think there's not too many anymore, man. It bums me out, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like sometimes I take on the sole responsibility at times. You need like a certain level of understanding your responsibility to be able to also really like take on that position and know what you're trying to do when you say that you're gonna try help these homies and better improve things through skateboarding. I think the older homies right now are a little bit far and few between. You know, they're there, but they're not as present and available as I think they should be. But the few ones that are there are trying their best, and you know, it's like, it's growing so much from a youth level that you can't really, there's only so much you can do, you know? Yeah, there's only so much you can do, like, from the kids and what they're doing and what they're holding down on their own, they're kind of like taking on the mantle by themselves. They're handling it as best as they can with the little that they know, you know? So as like older homies, I guess there's a responsibility, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's Youth Month, which I think also falls perfectly with Go Skateboarding Day. And like, the kids are all right. They're doing their thing. They're holding it down, you know? Like, I think
arguably some of the older homies actually aren't even the best influence. Like the kids are better off on their own. It is a natural byproduct of skateboarding that it deters you from things that may not be best for your life. And I think that's why it's such a rad thing for young people. That's why it's such an amazing thing for young people. It definitely has a bad stigma, but what are you gonna do? And I also don't blame them because we're rowdy. But like, positive, fundamentally at the core and the foundation of it all, like, it really just comes down to just loving being on a plank of wood with wheels and making it spin and stuff. It's a plank of wood with wheels, dude. It's a toy. Be yourself. Do you. Love this thing because you love it and it's fun. Like, skateboarding don't owe you anything. And if you are coming into this looking for fame and glory, you're in the wrong sport. Sorry. I mean, you can try, but you're gonna have a tough time. Just love what you do. Be pure about it. Be real. Just be real, man. Like, there's not much going on here. It's really simple. We flip a plank of wood with wheels. Like, that's where it ends. Like, really, don't make it any deeper than that, dude. Just have fun, y'all. Well, if you want to follow the movement, you know, you can follow FCD Market for what they've done today. You can follow me, Lazy Turtle Juice. I'm just a skater. Just skate. You can follow the Grindhouse. We are the little space over here that's trying to curate this youth space and just kind of make it a thing for, you know, just alternative cultures to come together and do their thing. And yeah, that's really it, you know? Otherwise, yeah, come skate with us in the city.